Hi everyone, welcome to another interesting session. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is your boy Sam, all the way from Ontario, Canada. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. It means a lot to me. Quick one, guys. I won't take much of your time today. Um, it will be a continuous discussion, right? In my previous video, I was talking about the tips about Canada, things you need to bring along when you're coming to Canada, right? But today I'll be telling you things that you'll be experiencing when you get into Canada, okay? Which I will title as cultural shocks, right? Cultural shocks. So when you're coming to Canada, what are the things that will look strange to you? What are the things you experience? These are the things I want to discuss in this topic for today, okay? So kindly stay along to be very, very interesting, okay? So number one is in Canada, no discrimination, regardless of your location, regardless of your ethnic or religious belief. Canada is friendly, no discrimination. If you want to get a job, they won't discriminate because of your color. It's nothing like that, okay? That's number one thing. You'll be shocked about that. Number two, in Canada, we have the LGBTQ community, okay? I know for some countries, maybe Asia or some part of Africa, they don't allow all these LGBTQ community, but in Canada, we allow LGBTQ community, and they're very lovely people. You see them in your offices, schools, around in the mall, and it's normal. So don't be surprised about this, okay? Everybody, you can create your own community in as much you're within the rules and regulations of the government. So, you're free to do whatever you like, okay? So don't be surprised. This is one of the cultural shocks, right? So another thing is Canada is ethnically a varied country. Like we have a lot of different ethnics, like Chinese, we have the Indians, we have Nigerians, we have South Africans, we have different cultures, Croatians, we have the Russians, we have, all kinds of culture here in Canada, okay? Another thing we have in Canada that will shock you is climate. Climate shock. Then for people that have not experienced a winter before, so when you come to Canada, you can experience up to like 6 to 7 months of winter, depending where you are in the country. And we have some places in Canada that it's almost like 11, I think almost like 11 to 10 months of winter, right? I think they are extreme places, right? But in all other places like Toronto, Ontario, at least snow at times might start October ending and it will end maybe early May. So we usually have like 6 to 7 months of snow. So that's part of the cultural shock you experience when you come to Canada, climate shock. And we also have other seasons like fall, we have winter, and we have summer, and we have spring or fall, right? We have spring, we have summer, we have fall, and we have winter, okay? So these are the other cultural climate shock that you experience in Canada. The other thing is Canadians, the Indians, they love talking. When you come to Canada, they will be asking you about everything. When you got married, where you're coming from, your schooling, your family, your age, they would like to know everything about you, okay? Because they are friendly and also for their own safety and security. So most Canadians do that, okay? And let me advise you, whatever you don't want them to know, don't tell them, because once you tell them something about you, they're gonna tell someone else, okay? That's what we call a fofo in my Yoruba language in Nigeria, right? That's what we call a fofo. So whatever you don't want them to know, don't tell them, okay? That's another thing. And also, the way of learning and teaching in Canada is quite unique, okay? Compared to where I was coming from, where you just get to your class, you'll be told that one lecturer came to your class and test was given, or on assignment was given in your absence, right? It doesn't work that way here. Here in Canada, when you were having your test, You know when you'll be writing your exams. Even from inception, from the beginning of the semester, you will know everything. You'll have all the details. Your timetable is a timetable, nothing is changing it, and the way of learning is quite interesting and fascinating, and you'll be amazed. Even at times, if you're yet to submit your assignment or maybe a group assignment, they'll be like pushing you like, how can you submit your assignment, can you do this, can you do that, very simple way of life. So that's one of the things you experience here, right? And Canadians, they will respect your space, right? That's another important thing. They will respect your space. Once you tell them, hey, this, give me this distance, I don't want this, I don't want that, okay? They will respect you, okay, for that. And lastly, life and work balance in Canada is good. As a student, you'll be able to work, you'll be able to go to school, and everything will be balanced, no stress, okay? So these are the cultural shocks here in Canada, okay? Thank you guys for watching my videos. I hope you have learned one or two things from this session, okay? I'll see you some other time, guys. Bye.